The Illuminati, NWO, FEMA camps, government involvement in Oklahoma City bombing, the attack on the Twin Towers, or government involvement on the attack on the Twin Towers, Freemasons as being a secret satanic group, that dragons used to exist, that dinosaurs still exist today, and the Loch Ness Monster.
Wow, 20 questions at once. I do believe there have always been pinky in the brain type people who want to rule the world. That probably started with, who knows, shortly after the Garden of Eden. Certainly Napoleon tried to take over the world. Hitler tried to take over the world. Stalin. There have always been the Roman Empire, the Genghis Khan. I mean, history is full of examples of people who have this idea that they should rule the world.
Sure.
I don't think nobody would argue that that is not true. Now, do I believe there's a group today who wants to rule the world? Absolutely. And I think they have a very carefully crafted plan to start off by controlling the money. They have replaced gold and silver as a standard with paper, which is intrinsically worth nothing. It's a piece of paper, but they slap ink on it and say, oh, here's your money. So I think there's other people who deal with that topic. But yes, well,
is that the Illuminati, though?
Well, the Illuminati is a group started by Adam Weishaupt in 1776, and he was kicked out of several other countries as a conspirator trying to overthrow the country. That's not my field of study, and I know enough about it to realize, yes, this is a historical fact. There was a group, and they called themselves the Illuminati. Those guys are obviously dead, but are people with the same goal in mind of world domination still meeting and having secret meetings? Probably. But the whole idea of a secret meeting is it is secret. So, yes, I think there are plenty of people involved in various stages. Some might not even know they're involved in an evil organization. I don't think people in communist China necessarily know that they're evil. So I think there have always been people who want to control the world, and there probably are today, but that's not, the focus of my ministry.
All right. So how about like Loch Ness Monster? You believe in that thing?
Well, there are 11,000 people who claim they have seen it. I have seen most of the pictures and have studied this topic intently. From a biblical perspective, which is what I take, it makes perfect sense. The earth is 6,000 years old. And some people use the word only 6,000. I say, you have got to be kidding. 6,000 is a lot. It's hard to remember Abe Lincoln. He was president 150 years ago. God made everything 6,000 years ago. 4,400 years ago, there was a flood that destroyed the world. And before the flood, the people lived to be 900 years old, according to the Bible, and according to just about every other culture that has legends of a golden age. And so, since reptiles never stop growing, even today, it's a biological fact, reptiles never stop growing as long as they're alive. The animals before the flood, if the people are living to be 900, I guess we could assume that something was different, allowing animals to live longer also, in which case reptiles would grow to be 60 or 70 feet long, and those were the dinosaurs, the bones that we find from Noah's flood. So to have some still alive today is very possible from the biblical perspective. Yes, I think Loch Ness Monster is probably a type of plesiosaur or some type of swimming dinosaur that is still alive, and it fits perfectly well into the biblical chronology. I don't know what it is. I've never seen it. There have probably been plenty of fakes and hoaxes and frauds. That doesn't disprove the original.
I know that